Let's start with the basics. For more information on the GUI and the basic controls, proceed to the HQ building. Start by selecting your officer with a left click, then right-click on the HQ to send your officer into the building. Proceed to the HQ or wait for the next tip. Time to learn about the user interface. It is made up of many different parts. Your success will depend on you knowing it well. In the bottom left-hand corner is the minimap. Here you will find information that will help you complete your mission. Green dots are for your own units, red dots are for enemy units, and blue dots are for friendly units. Check the minimap regularly. Any new objectives will be posted there. With the left mouse button, the camera can be shifted to any location on the minimap, while the right button controls troop movement or other commands. You'll find a compass at the top of the minimap to help you with battlefield orientation. Action buttons are to the right of the minimap. A left click on these gives orders to the units you have selected. Then use the right button to click on the enemy units you wish to attack. A grey button means that course of action is unavailable. A yellow highlighted button means that the selected unit or units can perform the action or command. Above the action buttons are two switches. One is used to set the firing behavior of the selected units, the other to set their type of movement. Hotkeys also allow you to perform different actions. The most important hotkey in this game is the spacebar. The spacebar pauses the game, giving you time to think over a situation and, if need be, give new commands to your units. The information window displays selected units and their life bars, or HP bars. If only one unit is selected, additional information can be seen, its type, weaponry, and other statistics. If a unit, building, vehicle, or other equipment requiring an operating crew is selected, infantry icons will appear in the bottom half of the window. Each crew member is represented by an icon. Vital information appears above every unit on the battlefield. Life force is shown in a simple bar. An empty bar means the unit is lost. An icon appears above vehicles whose equipment, caterpillars and/or turrets, have been damaged. Actions such as repairing, healing, or defusing or laying mines are also indicated by icons. Of all the indicators, the smart pointer is one of the most helpful. It shows whether or not an order can be carried out by a selected unit on a given target. All units in the game have a default action. The cursor changes shape automatically to show that action when you place it over another entity. For example, if you have selected a medic, the syringe icon is displayed automatically above a friendly infantry unit. This means orders can be given quickly without having to use action buttons or hotkeys. A grey cloak or FOW on the battlefield indicates areas currently devoid of friendly units. Only the terrain is visible. Up to the minute,
Я готов, товарищ командир.
Information about neutral or enemy units is not provided. Camera handling is done by mouse scrolling or by using the cursor buttons on your keyboard. You can carry out 360-degree camera rotations,
Готов.
different angles, and panoramic effects by clicking the middle button of your mouse and moving your mouse around. These effects are also possible with hotkeys. To conclude this part, a few important hotkeys. The Shift plus Tab keys put the game in full screen mode by turning the user interface on or off. The numeric plus and minus keys allow you to change game speed. The Escape key brings up the in-game menu screen. The F1 key brings up the tips and hints screen where all the hotkeys are listed. Additional information on your units and hints on how to play the game are also given here. Well, now you know all about the user interface, perhaps you would like to inspect your troops. To do so, proceed to the area shaded red. To learn how to handle your troops, wait here for my instructions. To select a unit, place the cursor above it and left-click. To select multiple units, use the drag box technique. Press the left button of your mouse, hold it down, and drag the mouse over the battlefield. If you double-click on a unit, all similar units, for example all riflemen, will be selected. To add a unit to a selection, press the Shift
Меняю
button
позицию.
and left-click on the unit. Selected units can be organized into groups or teams and assigned a number by pressing the control. Your troops are ready for inspection, sir. When you're done, please proceed to the area shaded green. Otherwise, wait here for the parade that will commence shortly. Attention! Present arms. Infantry is the heart and soul of our army. You have 9 different types of infantry units at your disposal. Each unit has been trained to take on particular tasks. Specific weaponry and skills enable different units to deal with different situations. Medics can heal the wounded. Sappers can defuse mines. Vehicles range from light armored recon vehicles to troop carriers and trucks that can tow guns onto the battlefield. Vehicles are to be used with great caution. They are extremely vulnerable to attacks and are equipped with a single turret and a machine gun. Very difficult to destroy and capable of inflicting heavy damage on any kind of unit. Tanks are especially useful against infantry. No tank is invincible, and all tank types have their own drawbacks. A hit to their turret or caterpillar, and they are rendered useless. Crew size depends on the type of vehicle. Tanks will roll over anybody and anything in their path, with the exception of large buildings. Self-propelling guns and cannons are the Army's artillery units. They are extremely effective against infantry and static defense lines. Anti-tank units have high armor piercing and tank-destroying capabilities. Certain gun types, such as the Bofors, will provide defense against enemy aircraft and armor alike. Troop inspection complete, sir. Now head over to the area shaded in green, where we'll see how battles are waged.
Готов исполнять приказ. На позиции, товарищ командир.
Да, командир.
Докладывает сапер.
Гранатометчик готов, командир. Гранатометчик готов, командир.
Готов исполнять приказ.
Да, командир.
Докладывает сапер. Что дальше, товарищ командир? Выполняю, товарищ командир.
Считайте, сделано. Нужна медпомощь?
Разведка докладывает.
Докладывает сапер.
If you're already familiar with battles, you may want to proceed to the area shaded in blue. If not, wait here and the battle tutorial will follow shortly. The basics of fighting are simple. First, select one of your units, then right-click on the enemy unit you wish to attack.
Меди.
You're off.
Конечно.
The battle
Конечно.
continues until either one of the belligerents
Исполняю,
is
товарищ
eliminated.
командир. Готов, командир.
Particularly
Будет
effective
сделано.
strategies include
Снайпер
firing
готов,
at tank
командир.
turrets or caterpillars and attacking specific areas, positions or buildings
Так точно,
held by
товарищ
the
командир.
enemy. All vehicles and equipment
Приказ
need
понял.
crews in order to be operational. Optimum vehicle performance can only be guaranteed with crew capacity at maximum. Use the Mount-Unmount button on your GUI or the smart pointer to use or leave vehicles, buildings and equipment. Infantry units are best protected from attacks when
Вашему
placed in
распоряжению,
trenches
командир.
and buildings or mounted in armoured vehicles. Digging in vehicles by surrounding them with sandbags provides them
Исполняю,
with
товарищ
extra
командир.
protection,
Как прикажете?
but they will then have to remain stationary. Enemy infantry units will also use buildings for protection. Destroying a building will destroy any units hidden inside. Everything and anything can be destroyed, sir, even wrecks. Just order the Force Attack command, Control plus right-click. Once empty, enemy vehicles can be captured and used by your infantry. Shoot the enemy crew, replace them with your men, and gain extra firepower. All your units possess a detection range and a firing range. The inner green circle represents the range within which a unit can detect enemy presence. The outer green circle shows the limit of the firing range. To see these different ranges, place the cursor above a unit and press the Ctrl plus V buttons. When engaging an enemy unit, the direction of your attack is crucial. Armoured units are well protected at the front, but vulnerable from behind. You may also want to use special attacks to disable tanks turrets or caterpillars. Units' firing behavior depends on the state of the fire behavior switch. By default, all your units are set to fire at will. By setting a unit's behavior to hold fire, you may be able to ambush enemy forces or coordinate your attacks more effectively. Don't forget to adapt your orders to the situation at hand, or your units will be eliminated in no time. High Command is alongside to help you complete your missions. They can provide air recon, bomber planes, or artillery support. Once these are active, the relevant icon will appear on screen. Just designate a target, and they're off. Proceed to the blue shaded area to end this part of the tutorial. We'll then go through a quick review of the actions your men can perform on the battlefield.
Это огнеметчик, товарищ командир. Понял. Да, товарищ командир.
This brings us to the final part of the
Это я,
tutorial.
командир.
If you're ready to start playing or take on one of the campaigns, follow me.
Это мой долг.
Otherwise, head through this porch onto the firing range.
Что теперь, командир?
You can skip the rest of your training by staying here.
Что теперь, командир?
The same applies to medics. They will provide medical assistance to any units you have selected, but set their behavior to move freely and they will assist any injured infantry units in their detection range. Inside buildings, medics will automatically set to work, healing the wounded. In the thick of battle, vehicles too can get damaged. Use a repair vehicle to prevent them from being completely destroyed. Repair vehicles will prove most effective if their behavior is set to move freely. But beware, repairing units during battle can prove very dangerous. In war, supply is all important. Use transporters to speed up infantry deployment. Some trucks can also tow guns and artillery. Once you've reached your destination, just click on the tow icon again. Your artillery will be detached and ready to fire. Now head to the beach shaded in yellow to test your knowledge of fighting and commanding your landing troops.
Что прикажете, товарищ командир?
Готов. Жду приказов. Да, командир. Я справлюсь. Я справлюсь. Что прикажете, товарищ
Я
командир?
готов, командир.
Что теперь, командир?
Это огнеметчик, товарищ командир.
Готов. В вашем распоряжении, командир. В вашем распоряжении, командир. В вашем распоряжении, командир. Меняю позицию. Я готов, товарищ командир. Меняю позицию.
Отлично.
Понял. Я готов, товарищ командир.
Что дальше, товарищ командир?
Что теперь, командир? Это мой долг перед Родиной.
Медик.
Что прикажете, товарищ командир? Готов. Что теперь, командир?
Ваши приказы,
Что
командир.
прикажете, товарищ командир?
Готов, товарищ командир. Медик.
В вашем распоряжении, командир.
Как
Что
скажете,
прикажете,
командир.
товарищ командир?
Считайте, сделано, командир.
Это мой долг перед Родиной. Готов. В вашем распоряжении, командир. В вашем распоряжении, командир. Я понял, товарищ командир. Вас понял. Готов.
Это огнеметчик, товарищ командир. Да, товарищ командир. Гори, гори, гори! Я здесь, товарищ командир.
Готов. Что прикажете, товарищ командир? В вашем распоряжении. Что прикажете, товарищ командир? Что теперь, командир?
Да, товарищ командир.
Что прикажете, товарищ командир? В вашем распоряжении, командир. Как прикажете, товарищ командир? В вашем распоряжении, командир.
Медик.
Я готов, товарищ командир. Я готов, товарищ командир. Что теперь, командир?
Что прикажете, товарищ командир? На подходе к цели, командир.
В вашем распоряжении, командир. Что прикажете, товарищ командир?
Готов исполнять приказ.
Я готов, товарищ командир. Выхожу на позицию.
Air recon requested. Air recon is on the way.
Понял. Готов. Что теперь, командир?
Airstrike requested. Artillery support requested. Airstrike initiated.
Я здесь, товарищ командир.
Artillery support is attacking target area.
Я готов, товарищ командир. Я понял, товарищ командир. Готов.
Вас понял.
Меняю позицию. Что теперь, командир? Вас понял. Как прикажете, товарищ командир? Я готов, товарищ командир. Что прикажете, товарищ командир? Готов. В пути. Выхожу на позицию. Вас понял.
Выхожу. Да, товарищ командир. Я здесь, товарищ командир. Марш-бросок. Вас понял.
Your units are under attack.
Докладывает сапер.
Готов.
Я здесь, товарищ командир.
Что теперь, командир? Вас понял. Готов.
You captured a flag. Victory is yours.